This is the E-Genius interconnected lock by Townsteel. A while ago, I did a video on it. This lock is absolutely amazing. And if you're not familiar with it, go ahead in the notes below. I'll put a link. You have to make sure you check this thing out. I've actually been really blown away with how many of these we have sold. But since that video has come out, there has been one question that we have been asked a lot, okay? And I want to answer that question right here, right now. And of course, I'm not only going to answer it, I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, before we dive in, let's talk about really quick why we love the Townsteel E-Genius lock. Not only is it a quality lock that you'd expect out of Townsteel, but with it being an interconnected lock, it doesn't require any extra holes, which, as you know, I'm a huge fan of. On top of that, it has a nice cool feature, right? When you go to leave, you pull up the lever and it pulls the deadbolt out and locks it for you. It's a pretty cool feature. And like I said, if you haven't checked out the video in the notes below, you have got to check it out. It's pretty cool. But the number one question that we get asked all the time, a very surprising amount, is how do you change the handing? Which I get, right? Because sometimes you think you need a right hand or you think you need a left hand, and then you actually get to the job and something changes and you need the opposite. Or we've all made a goof or two, right? When we go to order it, we order the wrong handing. Now you might be asking, hey, PJ, this is just a basic lever design here. Why is it even handed? Well, the reason it's handed is the exact little trick I showed you just a few minutes ago, right? Which is when the lock it's unlocked and you go to leave and you want to throw the deadbolt to lock it, you just pull the handle up, just like that. See how it locks it right there? It's really nice, really easy, but that's why it needs to be handed. Now, the big question is it difficult to change the handing on this lock? And the answer is no, it's actually very simple, which for me, when you really think about the designs and how Townsteel builds their locks, it's not surprising that they would make it simple. So let me go ahead, I'll take the camera, I'll put it up above. I got a lock here sitting off to the side, I'll grab. I'll show you exactly how to change the handing. It's very simple, very quick, and you're gonna love it. All right, so here is a E-Genius. I just pulled this right out of a box. You can see these are gonna be the two main parts here, all right? So you have to do something on the exterior side and on the interior side, all right? And they're very simple. Let's start with the interior side. So if I just open this here, you'll be able to see right here, it's with deadbolt extended, you want this for the left hand or left hand reverse or right hand reverse, all right? So that's simple. All you do is you just literally just move it like that. Very simple, very, very simple, okay? So you can just use your hand, no big deal. So that's the one side you have to do on the exterior, but on the, or on the interior, but on the exterior here, right? So you can see this here. And let me go ahead and grab a handle here because we're gonna need it. So it's got one of the handles. Set this off to the side. All you have to do here, I'm just gonna put the handle on just a little bit like that. All right, and if you look right here, you're gonna see a LH for left hand and a RH for right hand. And now let me go ahead and zoom this in a little more. All right, perfect. As you can see, when I turn the lever here, all right, you're gonna see that you see the hole right there. See that hole on the RH? Let me move it here. So right here, you can see right down there, you can see the hole in there, it's a screw hole. All right, and if you turn it the other way to left hand, you see that Allen right there? All we're gonna have to do is take out that Allen and move it over to the other side to switch the handing. That's all you have to do. It's very simple. Now, if you're like me, you're wondering what's underneath this plate, what's going on here. So I took it apart. Here's a picture for you. You can see what's going on. You can see where the Allen is, and then the little screw hole right next to it for you to switch the handing over. It's very, very simple. And then you can see on the other plate there, you'll see the little black piece at the bottom there. That's what's the main mechanism for when you're moving this lever up to throw that deadbolt latch. So that's what's going on there, but let's go ahead and switch it real quick. So I just went and grabbed an Allen wrench here. I am using the 7/64. All right. And all we're going to do here is find the side that it's on. I'm just going to kind of lean it here on the my bench. This is one of those things. It would be nice if you had a couple extra hands, right? But no big deal. I'm gonna get it put in there, and then we're just going to twist it out. Now, of course, the only thing you have to make sure you don't do, and that's lose the screw down in the hole. I'm sure it's possible. But we're just gonna undo this here. All right, just about there. All right, so I believe it's out. So I'm just gonna grab it, just like that, pull it out. Is what we're gonna do is go to the other side. Right here to the right hand, I'm gonna push it down. So I have the lever. Let me move this here, you can see it. I'm gonna move the lever down like that so you can see the hole right there. And we're literally just going to put that in. All right. Let me get this straight up and down. There we go. Angle it so you can see it, hopefully. There we go. And then we're just gonna screw it in on this side, and that's all you have to do to change the handing on it. So it's really nice, very simple, and I really appreciate Townsteel honestly doing it like this because, you know, at the end of the day, you can be on a job, realize you have the wrong handing for whatever reason, and you can switch it here in just a few moments. So there we go, got that back on, and just like that, we switched it from a left hand to a right hand. All right, so there you have it. That's how you change the handing in the field with the Townsteel E-Genius interconnected electronic lock. It's a little bit of a mouthful. But I'd love to know what you think. How does changing the handing on this Townsteel E-Genius lock compare to other locks you've had to change the handing on? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.